Borussia Dortmund cap off their Asian tour in Japan against J1 League side Cerezo Osaka. Nuri Sahin and company up against a former player starting on the bench, Shinji Kagawa, and the BVB manager hoping for a reaction from his players after that disappointing 4-0 defeat to Thai outfit Pathum United. It would be the home side who got off to the better starts. Cerezo Osaka, of course, 24 games into their season, so match fitness not an issue for the Japanese side. Alexander Maya with a simple but early save. BVB coming back the other way as late as the 26th minute. Alea with a header down to Adeyemi. It's a toe poke into the back of the net to give Dortmund the lead with their first clear-cut opportunity. It was a slow start to the game in Osaka for the black and yellows, but it was a goal that would light their fire going forward from there on out, and one would become two just a minute later. A sublime finish from Bynoe-Gittens. A solo effort from the young Englishman. Had work to do, but did it well, cutting it back inside onto that favoured right boot, and then curls it into the inside side netting. And the goals just kept on coming. And so did Karim Adeyemi. An outstanding burst of pace would take care of the Osaka defender. And then the finish was a simple one with just the keeper to beat. Agil with the ball over the top. Adeyemi with bags of pace. And then cool as a cucumber in front of goal as well. A little over half an hour gone. Dortmund defensively far more solid than against Pathum United, but very nearly handing Osaka a lifeline. With a misplaced pass there. Brazilian Cerezo very nearly getting it through Alexander Maya's legs. It's the BVB shot stopper getting enough on it to keep it out and keep the 3-0 lead intact, with both teams heading down the tunnel at the break into the second half. And the action would continue at both ends of the pitch. BVB getting the first opportunity, Adeyemi getting more than one to make it four. Unable to find the finish with the first effort or with the rebound. Might have come off his arm there, but in the end it would remain at 3-0 for the time being. And it was time for Shinji Kagawa to come on, much to the delight of both sets of fans. Spent 2 years with Borussia Dortmund, and in that time picking up 2 Bundesliga titles and 2 DFB Pokals as well. His side would then have a decent spell of their own past the hour mark and find a way back into the game as well. Really well taken goal after 2 attempts denied. It was the third. Would acrobatically find its way into the back of the net. A well-taken goal by Shibayama. And Osaka would try and build on that with some really good play after building their confidence with their first goal of the game. Alexander Maya called into action there to deny Kitano what would have been a beautiful finish. Kitano involved moments later in the next build-up for the J1 League side. And again, Alexander Maya would have to be on his tiptoes to keep the effort out. Another really good one, forcing another good save from Alexander Maya. To the 73rd minute now, and Osaka really were pushing forward. And then this moment here, an absolute wonder strike from Sakata. Lovely footwork, close control. And how about that for a finish? Alexander Maya not keeping that one out. But BVB frustrated by that result against Patum United a few days ago. Really wanted to make sure that the win would belong to them. The youngsters out on the pitch for the final 15 minutes or so. Duranville to Paris Brunner, tries to pull it back across the keeper. But a good save by Shimizu. Osaka with the final big opportunity of the game and a chance to level things up as well. Not a bad effort at all there. Ueyo from a dead ball situation, inches away from making it a 3-3. But in the end, 3-2 would be the final score. It was the reaction Nuri Sahin was hoping for from his players. A difficult second half at times, but enough damage done in the first to secure the victory. And BVB will now head back to Europe for their friendlies against Villarreal and Aston Villa.